Welcome back to Copperhead Customs. Welcome back to a new episode. Today, we're going to jump back on the 39 Bedford. This is our under $5,000 build. We found that cab in a paddock. It had been sitting there for 60 years. We'll go... You can have a quick look at it, what it was. And this is what we're turning it into. And we're doing it on a budget, $5,000 Australian, which is probably about 3,000 American. And to prove it's not a fluke, we're doing the same to this, a 1940 Chevy. So, for the newbies that have just joined us for the first time, go down there. There's 60-something videos on all different cars. We've got a heap of them, all different stuff. There's 27 videos on this Bedford. So go down and catch up and you'll find out where we've come from. Hopefully, the videos are slightly better than when we first started. Anyway, if you've been watching, you'll know what's going on. We've come up, the wife has come up with the bestest idea. One of my subscribers did make a suggestion, very similar, which I thought would be very good as well. And then the wife came up with the best idea ever. She ran with his idea and took it to a next... the next level. I don't like saying next level, but yeah, she's taken his idea. But I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm going to keep you guessing. So drop comments down if you think you know what we're going to do to that ram skull. Drop some comments if you try to work out what you think we're going to do to it. But anyway, for those of you watching, you know everywhere that we're at. For the newbies, like I said, custom trays finished. We've finished the guards. The back end here is pretty well done. The interior is pretty well all done. We are very, very close to having this car completed. So we've still got a few things to do. We've never started that motor. We've never driven it. So yes, we are going to do the brakes and the suspension, but probably not this episode. I'd say it's going to be next episode. I needed to order the bottom ball joint remover tool to press it out of the lower control arm. Okay, so I've ordered that. I'll go pick it up tomorrow. I'm not driving into town again today. I've already been there once. Forgot to get it. So we'll do that in the next video, I think. In this video, we're going to repaint these front rims. I've actually got a better grey to do them with that will match the rears very, very close. And like I've said previously, the rims aren't perfect. They need to be sandblasted. As you see close up, there is flaking chrome. They're a bit ratty, but this is just a temporary colour match so we can have the look. And if we're happy with the look, if I'm happy with them being grey, then I will powder coat them at a later date. The reason we've gone for grey is two reasons. One, those big fat rears came grey, and two, we're running a grey interior, so that's why I'm leaning towards the grey. But before I go and powder coat them, put all that time and effort in, get the rims sandblasted, prepped, powder coated, I want to make sure I'm happy to do them grey, and I don't want to change the colour. So we're going to give them a quick squirt. We might look at mounting the indicators we have here. Might look at doing them maybe today. I think I'm going to try to build my air cleaner. I think we'll try to build the air cleaner today. So anyway, we don't make plans here, we just attempt stuff. And who knows what we'll attempt. But enough rabbiting, let's do some freaking work. A reaper. Right, so there we go. You've seen me dodgy them up. And I think that is pretty damn close. I'll let them, they're very wet. So I'm not going to take them in yet. So we'll give them 10 minutes or so, 20 minutes. Then we'll take them in. But I think, to take a check of that, right, we're pretty close, I think. It's a lot closer than the other ones. So there we are again, boom. We'll come in here. I think maybe they're a touch darker. But pretty close. I think maybe a shade darker. But close enough. Closer than they were. And this is close enough to give me my visual for later on to see if I want to run with the grey. Yeah? Now, what else you would have seen was... so these are what are going to be my indicators. Are these, right? So very tiny little bolts, but what happens is when you put them in, hopefully you're focusing, the screws I had, I went and dug some screws out of my little tiny one there, and they had a little like a washer head type thing on them, and it was making them sit up a little bit on they're protruding a bit, and then the cover wasn't fitting very nicely. So we just took them down to the bench grinder, and just took the little flare that they had on. Here, I'll pull one out. Where are they? We won't even find them now, will we? Of course not. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about, I think. Yeah. So that's what they were. So we took that little lip off, so they fit in nicer. So what we'll do now is we'll take these onto the truck, and we'll go mark our holes, and then we'll drill the holes out. And we've got like these are like a little locking washer, type washer, and we've got some flats, and we will mount all them. Now we need to decide whether we leave these chrome, whether we give them a quick scuff up and do the patina paint. So quickly drop a comment down of what you think. Yeah, drop comments on that. I won't paint them today, I don't think. We'll mount them like this, and then we'll look at it and see what we think, whether we should do our rusty black type patina paint on it, or whether we like the chrome left, because there is a tiny few pieces of chrome on the car. Alright, so just dropping in, telling you what we are up to, and I think that'll look better. Now like I've said, don't go saying I'm dodgy the way I've painted them or anything like that, because like I've said 1,000 times, this is a temporary is just to give me the visual. Alright, just to give me the visual, get the car on the road looking correct, and then if we decide we like grey, then we will powder coat. So you need to drop comments on, what you need to drop comments on is, do we like the grey, or would we prefer black on the rims? Yes. Anyway, or we could mix up some crazy, we could mix anything up if we paint them. Okay? If we decide to paint them, we can mix whatever we want up. But anyway, what I did look at today was spray on vinyl. It was like a matte black spray vinyl. I thought, oh, I wonder then I could peel them off if I didn't like them. But anyway, enough rambling. Let's go do some more work. Reaper. And if you are new and haven't seen this, this is my 1954 Pontiac Star Chief. Hey? And it is a freaking absolute beauty. So anyway, it's not here what we're here to show you. Just thought for the newbies, there's videos on this, so go back and check them out. Reaper. Right, we are back. So, I'm going to get a lot done this episode because the boss just made me plant about 300 plants. See the trailer? Yeah, that was full, and I had another trailer up the top full. So it's planted about 300 plants, so a bit buggered. So anyway, enough whinging. What did we get done? We got those rims painted. As you can see, they're a touch dark. See, they're a shade out, whatever. They're closer than those silver ones. So they're going to do for now. We'll work out what we like. I'm not saying I'm a fan of them. I'm not a real fan. I still don't mind the lightish ones, but yeah, we'll just see. We're going to leave them for now though, and we will work out what we decide when we finish it, get it on the ground, get it outside, driving it. We'll see what we think about the wheels. Yeah, which colour, because you know I can paint the rear ones this colour, or we try to match them, or mix a new colour, or go black or red or green or whatever we think, you know. So anyway, at the moment they're going to do us. So here's the other one over here. Boom. Then we drilled and mounted the blinkers, indicators, whatever you want to call them. So drop your comments down on here of chrome or patina, the little chrome, but I actually don't mind the chrome. As you can see, we've got the little, you know, stainless trims there, and we've got the badge and the cap, and then up here we got little chrome mirrors and chrome strip in the middle. So we do have a few pieces, you know, the chrome door handles, watch your ears, and then inside we got the stainless column and that piece. We got the mirror and the wheel and the badge, so, and then the shifter. So there is a little bit of shiny kicking around. So I'm thinking we might just leave them shiny. Yeah, is what I'm thinking. That's my thoughts on it. I'll come back over here so you can get a decent front on. So I think they look pretty cool, eh? So remembering like where the bottom of the camera is, that's probably the ground. That's how low it is. It's going to be about that low there off the ground where the bottom of the camera would be. That's going to look badass, man. So anyway, there's the blinkers mounted. We've got to wire them up when we wire the car. And then, you've seen, I did this. So what we did is we bolted, we'll actually use tech screws, but yeah, we may change that later, we may not. They're working pretty good. I actually tech screwed the air filter top in to the helmet into the old straps. So yeah, I cut the straps out and then knocked the pins out and then used those holes and actually tech screwed the top chrome piece into there and then screwed the base together. So it's solid as, it works pretty good. We still got to put our spike on the top, but we're waiting for that. We may run into some issues with that. See the bracket there? I'm holding the bonnet so I can't point. But the bracket that we're staring at in the middle of the screen, well, there's one on the other side too, over there. I don't know, shitty light, but there's one there, and there's a rod that goes, a weird shaped rod that goes across. It's all the throttle linkages. We're going to go take them off one of our green ones in the Ladyan yard because they're in really good nick up there. Anyways, what I'm dribbling on about is that may foul. So we may have to change that or move those brackets up a touch or something. I don't know. I haven't quite worked out how we're going to have the accelerator hooked up onto the carby. But that there is where we're at with it. So it comes out of the, we'll go around the other side. It comes out, I'll lift this side up. All right, it comes out of the here. This is the accelerator rod and spring, and then it comes over to here to this arm, which is adjustable, and then it headed back that way, and then joined to the other arm that went up and over and back down, and then it had other linkages that went down, and then other linkages that went this way. So it was it's a pretty involved little setup. So yeah, we're gonna have to go. We'll go nick that. I was gonna do it today, but I really can't be bothered. We're just go and edit this video. It's probably gonna be a short one. Might even be under 20 minutes. So it'll be a quick, easy one for you to watch. So anyway, I think that's where we're at. Tomorrow we'll go get that ball joint tool, remover tool, so we can press the ball joints out the lower control arms. The top ones look like, so they're actual studs. Normally, I'm going to sit down. How's that? Oh, check that out. Right, so the top ones are normally like pressed in from factory with little studs, yeah? Like a little, it's like a pop rivet on steroids, like a big, crazy pop rivets. Now, you got to drill them out, but these ones here in this have already been done and they've been bolted in. So, yeah, when you replace them, you bolt them in. They've been bolted in on this side anyway. I didn't check the other side, so that's easy. So it's going to be easy to change our top ball joints. Our bottom ball joints we need to press out. So, yeah, I'm going to pick the tool up for that. So we can do that. We'll change the shocks. Our springs, we got choppies in there for now until they settle and we're happy with the height, and so we can work out exactly what springs we want later on. We will do I think we'll do the inner and outer tie rod bushes, and we'll do the drop bar, the drop links bushes. We'll swap them out. So basically, I think we'll do everything in the front bar. We won't do the lower control arm bushes or the upper control arm bushes where they mount the back. We won't do them yet. We'll do them another day. Basically, you need a press, and I haven't got one, and yeah, it's not something most mechanics nowadays don't want to do anything like that. Like, they're all a bit slack. They just want to service. So, and I'm not paying stupid money for someone to do something that I can do. So what I'll do is I'll just buy the tool. Eventually, I'll go buy myself a decent press, hydraulic press, and then then when we do that, then we'll do a dedicated video on how to remove them, because they can be an absolute freaking bear. So, yeah, other than that, I think we'll do everything on the front end. So, yeah, we'll go get that tool tomorrow. We may do that tomorrow, we may not. What else? Yeah, we're just knocking more stuff off the list. Let's go have a look at that list. Now, what I did the other night, though, is I actually went through all my receipts and wrote everything that I've bought. So it's not written on the board yet, but I wrote everything that I bought in a book up at the house, and that's everything I've bought. So that's even stuff that we're not even doing at the moment. So like the Dynamat, I don't know if we're going to do the Dynamat, but that's written in the book, yeah, and crap like that. So there's, and yeah, I think I had, it was 2,300 written down in the book. So here's this list here. Now, if you add all of that up and add up everything in the book, I think we are just on or just over. But everything that is written in the book, some of them are doubled up here, and some of them we're not doing. So, from my mass, I think I still had 500. I'm at 4,500 bucks, I think, with roughly what I think is going to go in and what's not. So, yeah, I think we're going to make this. So, we attached the body mounts. We've done that. We haven't tested the radiator. The running boards we've done. Paint wheels. Yeah, we're happy with that. Air cleaner, we've done that. Man, there's heaps. Window wipers, no. Wiring the headlights, no. Dynamat, we're not sure. Brake lines, we're still doing. Motor running, master cylinder. We need to get onto the master cylinder. This, yeah, that's for the Dynamat if we do it. We are crossing the ice. So, we're nearly at the point now where we're going to redo this. And we're going to do our final list. Final list, which is like adjust rear brakes, handbrake cable, you know, every little thing. Put a hose clamp on this, So we're nearly at that point where we're on our final list, guys. That's a huge accomplishment. Pretty chuffed about that anyway. A lot of rambling here. We'll go and yeah. Shout out to all the subscribers, all the people commenting, liking, watching. Thanks for watching. And hope you're enjoying it. And we still got this one. We'll do something else on this in the next day or so. I want to quickly paint the floor. Might even do that now. I might do that now. I might quickly throw a coat of paint on the floor and let it dry overnight, because I've got to get these.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
go. Ba-dee-ba-ba. Ba-dee-ba-ba. Ba-dee-ba-dee-ba. Ba-dee-ba-ba.